Welcome back to Cord Cutting Today, where we break down some of the biggest stories happening in the world of cord cutting, including today. 71 million AT&T customers' personal data, including social security numbers, phone numbers, and more, are listed for sale online. We'll tell you what we know about this and what you can do to protect yourself from this data breach. Vidgo is removing all packages. Now, Vidgo for months now has not been for sale, or streaming I should say, but it's been listing its packages up for sale at $20 a month. That's all gone. We'll tell you what we know about this and what this may mean for the future of Vidgo. Can it come back? We'll break it down. And Apple is reportedly working on a new iPad that could come out as soon as next week. These stories and a whole lot more coming up in a quick second. First though, if you want to learn more about these stories, check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment. I'll put a link to each story there so you can read them for yourself and come up with your own opinions. I'd love to hear from you. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, let YouTube know you enjoy what we do here. It really does help. All right, 71 million AT&T customers have reportedly had their data leaked. There is a free download online on dark websites offering this access to 71 million customers. Now, they claim this comes from a breach of AT&T. AT&T says they have no records of a breach of this data, though they say it's possible that this data comes from a third-party source. Now, it was originally reported by a Bleeping Computer that points out that originally this data was listed for sale in 2021, and now it's just being made free online. They say they've reviewed it. It does appear to be legitimate customer data, including people's social security numbers. Now, with this, again, it's 2024. Highly encourage you to invest in something like LifeLock or similar credit monitoring programs to help you be aware if people are trying to use yours. Be very careful if you're an AT&T customer or other customers out there, because this data could be used to help create targeted scam calls, to do that SIM swapping, try to take over your account, to just make you hand over personal information you shouldn't. Be very cautious of anything, messages, text messages, phone numbers that appear to be coming from AT&T, because they may have this information and be using it to try to trick you into handing over credit card or other personal information. Sadly, there's not a whole lot you can do to protect yourself, it seems like sometimes nowadays. If it's not AT&T, it's some other massive data breach we're seeing out there. I do recommend a few things. Turn on two-factor authentication. Don't reuse passwords being another one. Actually, three things. And maybe look at using something like LifeLock or American Express's Credit Secure to monitor your credit. Or even you can just go to your credit agencies and lock your credit down so there's no new credit cards. Now, slightly annoying for you, but a lot more protection for you. The reality is right now in 2024, data breaches are happening at what feels like an increasing regularity. And I would strongly encourage you, even though this is annoying, to take some time to try to protect yourself by taking some basic steps. Change your passwords. Don't reuse passwords. Work with credit agencies. Monitor your credit with that and more. So keep a close eye on this, but 71 million Americans' personal data now listed online for sale. Did this really come from AT&T? Maybe not. Maybe it did come from a third-party vendor. Does it really matter? No, because you're still impacted by this. So check that out, look at your options, and take responsibility for your own security. All right, Vidgo is a live TV streaming service out there that's been down for months now. Late last year, they went stopped streaming. Now they are removing basically their whole website. Ever since it's been down, they've still been promoting their packages, asking customers to sign up. And Vidgo says when they intend to return, customers will get a $10 monthly credit for 6 months, and they'll be able to save money there. How many people are still Vidgo customers is a good question. I don't know that. But for now, you can't sign up for these packages anymore. For a while when the service went under, you could use it to log into services like ESPN's app, Fox Sports' app, and the like to be able to stream your programs there. Unfortunately, that stopped a few months ago, and they stopped charging customers for the plans earlier this year. Now, when you go to Vidgo's website, it just redirects you to their press page with some old press releases on there. Nowhere can you find, for example, their old packages or data with it. Now, when the service went out, Vidgo started at $69.99 a month, which gave you access to 110 channels, on-demand content, and DVR included with it. You know me, I'm a big fan of competition, so I hope they are successful in getting new funding and relaunching, but for now, we'll have to wait and see what happens with it. and if they are possible at all to be able to come back. They seem to be serious about it because they're not folding up shop all these months later. Will they? I don't know. That's a good question. Leave me your predictions. Will Vidgo relaunch this year or not? I want to hear from you. If you've been thinking about getting a new iPad, you may want to wait. Several reports are now coming out that next week, Apple will be announcing a new iPad. Now, it's not clear if it will be released next week or if they'll start taking pre-orders next week. But according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, I hope I said that right, he expects a new iPad Pro and an iPad Pad Air to be what's offered here. Now, curiously, a lot of iPads are on sale right now, including the iPad Air. It's $150 off right now on Amazon. Sales aren't always a perfect indicator of upcoming models. Sometimes companies do have big fire sales right before they announce a new product to clear out the warehouse. Sometimes they don't. But you take that with all the other leaks and reports, and it does seem to kind of line up very well that we may be seeing a new iPad here very soon. We'll see, but next week is the release date. Now, if you're happy and you can separate yourself from maybe missing out on some new features that are announced next week, there are some very good deals on iPads right now. Check that out, link in the show notes. If you're happy to wait, you can go ahead and look at that in the future if you're happy to wait for other devices to see what they announce next week. And then maybe there will be good deals on older models, maybe not. You don't know. You never know what's going to happen in the future. If you're looking for something new to watch, there's a lot of new content on Max, Netflix, and others. We have posts over at corecartersnews.com every Monday now, breaking down what's new on many popular streaming services for that week. Check out the show notes down below and in the first pinned comment for links to everything new there. March Madness is almost here, and the NCAA has a new app. Now, March Madness this week announced the bracket, and they're about to tip off the new 2024 March Madness with the college basketball tournaments for both men and women. Well, now there's a new app, an updated version, this app's been around, that offers a multi-view, allow you to watch multiple channels at once, whip around, will jump around to the biggest moments happening across multiple games, and more content there. Now, you do need either a supported streaming provider like YouTube TV or a cable satellite provider to log in to use this. It does not give you CBS games, but True TV, TBS, and AT&T games will appear on this, which is pretty cool. Now, if you have YouTube TV, a lot of these features are already there. The whip around channel, though, is, I don't believe, on YouTube TV, so that's pretty cool. But multi-views there, so it really depends on what you want, what you're looking for. Check it out, though. It's a pretty nice app. I took a quick look at it. They did a very nice job making it. We'll see how it holds up once it's getting pounded by maybe millions of people trying to use it. But for now, it's a great option on smart TV, streaming players, and the like to watch March Madness. I just wish CBS would team up with it. Now, you can watch CBS through things like YouTube TV, Fubo, or through Paramount Plus with that. All right, deal of the day. If you're looking for a good deal, the Roku Express 4K and its Roku Plus bundle is on sale at its lowest price. Roku Pro Remote bundles, not Plus, sorry, Pro Remote. So many things are pluses nowadays. If you're looking for a really good deal on a Roku, this gives you both the Pro Remote and the 4K Roku Express at its lowest price ever, far cheaper than what you would be able to buy it on its own. So check that out, link in the show notes down below. Let's dive into the question of the day. If you ever have a question for me, leave me a comment, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. But questions, if you ever want to ask me something that you want me to answer in a video, please start it off in the comments with something like a question for Luke. If I don't answer it, feel free to re-ask it. Sometimes I answer it in the comments, sometimes I answer it here. Today's question is, Luke, with all the talk of local channels being dropped for cheaper packages, this follows our report earlier this week that DirecTV now offers a package with no locals, saving you $12 a month. It got me wondering, do other providers, whether it be satellite, cable, or streaming, offer local-only packages without actually having to have all the cable networks? Sadly, no, and there's a few reasons for that. I think their contracts prevent them from doing that. You can, for example, through different services, stream locals on Hulu Plus Live TV, YouTube TV, and the like. You can stream for free local news programming through things like News On and other similar apps. But actually just paying to get your ABC, NBC, Fox, and CBS's and just that, I think the big parent companies wouldn't like that because they want you to subscribe to a big package like Hulu Plus Live TV to get both your locals and cable networks out there. You know, Disney, if you own ABC, also wants you to have the Disney Channel and ESPN. Fox wants you to get Fox Sports and Fox News. CBS, NBC, all these companies also own cable networks. Even though your local television station may be independent, they sign a contract to be your local NBC, ABC, etc. affiliate. And it would not surprise me at all to find out those contracts prevent that. I don't know though. That's just an educated guess. But even your locals probably don't want this, because right now, number one source of income for local television stations, not ad revenue, it's affiliates from either cable companies or streaming services like Hulu Plus Live TV. Until that pot of money continues to shrink, they're probably going to ride that out as long as they can. Now, once that doesn't become profitable anymore, then I think we'll see them do things like a direct-to-consumer streaming option. We're seeing something kind of in the middle. Fox and ABC local stations will be included in that new joint sports streaming service from Warner Bros. Discovery, Fox, and Disney that will offer 16 channels, including your local Fox and ABC, but also ESPN's, Fox Sports, and the like. So we'll have to keep a very close eye on this. I think it will happen. When it will happen is the big question. We'll see. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have a fantastic day. I have to look into why it keeps losing network connection in my lab. But have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. Be safe. Have a fantastic day, everybody.